parenting? Why do I need to learn parenting at all? And suddenly, why is there so much of hype around learning parenting? Well, I see so many sites coming up, people discussing it, books being written. Why is suddenly getting children, raising children, is become such a big deal? My parents never went through it, my grandparents never went through it, and they did a pretty good job at it, right? So why sudden hype around it? And people have actually made it into a business. Even learning parenting has become a business. I just don't understand why. Now that is what I keep hearing all the time, whether it's my friends, families, people who have come to do our programs, not done our programs, had a reason for not doing those. My name is Sushant, and I am the founder director of Parwarish Institute of Parenting. We've been working with parents, teachers and children for the last 10 years. And before we answer this question of why parenting, what I want you to do is make an assessment for yourself. And mind you, it's not an evaluation, right? Really assess yourself on a few parameters, and that will give you an idea what we are talking about. So the first one could be that what is the kind of communication which you have between your child and yourself? Are you able to communicate what you communicate and he or she is able to understand that? Are you able to understand what they are trying to communicate? Or do you feel that there is a level where we can actually reach in terms of communicating and understanding each other? That's the first one. The second one is, do you feel that your child is performing at their potential best? Or is there always a feel that yes, their potential is somewhere higher, they can be better or they can perform better and have better results in their life, versus the kind of effort they're putting in or the kind of results are getting it? Is there a gap between what you think their real potential is and what they're currently able to achieve right now? And one more area where I want you to assess yourself and your relationship with your child is, are there in that relationship certain glitches coming up? Some small things where something comes up and issues creep up between the two of you. If, for example, they go away, how would life be? That life would be great, those things will go off and it will be a phenomenal relationship. Assess yourself on these three and see. And I'm sure you will find that there is the next level where you really want to be. So that is where we come in, okay? Parwarish, along with Education World, brings you these short videos every week. Every Wednesday of the week, starting this week, you'll be getting short videos. And the intention of those videos is very simple. There are two intentions. First, if you remember the kind of experience you had, the feeling you had when you held your newly born in your arms for the very first time, that feeling of bliss, fulfillment, happiness, it's somewhat an undescribable experience. That experience in your life, every day of your life, with your child. I'm not saying issues won't happen, I'm not saying things won't happen, but I'm saying even in those issues, even by dealing with those issues, you can have joy and fulfillment in your day-to-day parenting. And second, you getting access to how you can have your child operate at the potential he or she was born with. The innate potential, the unlimited potential they had when they were born. How can you support them in accessing that? So guys, wait for the space, look out for more. We are there, Parwarish is right there for you with Education World. And we will be there every Wednesday to figure out, to iron out those small things which you normally face in your day-to-day parenting. And by the way, if you really look around, parenting has become very difficult over the last few years. With the kind of exposure our children are getting, the exposure to internet, the exposure to books, the exposure to TV, the exposure to games, it is not making parenting easy. So parenting, if you really ask, in our parents' time was far easier than our times. So friends, here we are bringing you something which would be really great for you and your family. Look out for this space, and thank you for being there.